dudes? So, right now, the moon is at 61.6% illumination in the sign of Sagittarius. Very fiery energy. So let's see kind of what this energy is bringing about for you. We just had that full moon in Libra on the 24th, I want to say. And that was pretty heavy. I feel like I'm still feeling like the resonating feelings of that. So let's see kind of what this brought about for you. If there's any changes that you should be aware of, anything you need to know, really. So let's see. So we have reptilians, predator, survival, and tyrannical. So what I'm seeing is like you're kind of in survival mode. You could be like slow to trust. You could be one of those people who like want things done your way. There's no other way. There's no better way. Or you're dealing with somebody like this. So let's see. Sorry, my throat chakra is acting up today. It's like, especially since I hit the record, it's like, frog in the throat. Help! Alright. So, let's see what you need to know. Alright, so with the Nine of Wands in reverse, I see that you've had to heal from something. You probably have been through something. This reptilian card could be somebody that you've been dealing with, somebody who's trying to take control in your life in some way, or somebody who's trying to like dictate the entire dynamic of your existence. With the King of Swords in reverse, and the Princess of Swords in reverse, there's this energy though where you guys kind of keep the energetic connection going. Like, I don't see either of you like pulling out your swords to cut this shit off. Also, this could be a younger person, or somebody that you see as like emotionally less mature than you, you know, obviously if they're in that like reptilian energy. So, but why do you keep it open? Because with the Ace of Pentacles, it shows me that you're taking on a new endeavor, right? This could be a new job opportunity or just a new cycle in general, right? And with the Emperor, Aries energy, I see you kind of going into boss mode. So, in regards to your work, I feel like that's getting the biggest focus here. Like, it's almost like, oh, I'd rather just not deal with that other shit, so I'm just gonna keep myself busy, you know? I'm just gonna stay focused on other things. So, let's see. What is your advice? Yeah, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, your advice here is to let go of that which burdens you, right? Whether it's a job, an energetic connection to somebody, right? Like some kind of soul tie. Something that burdens you, right? Something that holds you back, or something that's really inhibiting you from pushing forward in your journey here. Now with the World card, you're being called to close something out, right? Like to really finalize it, to really be certain that you're done with that situation, that cycle, that way of being. With the Three of Wands, there could be third-party connections, right? Somebody could have cheated on you or vice versa. I don't know, not my story. So, with the third-party connections too, I feel that like you're advised to really look at that though, whether it was you or them who had that, even if it was only emotionally, right? You're being called to like ask yourself like, is this even worth keeping the energetic tide going when you already know that there's been third party things, right? That one or both of you have already like kind of ventured outside of a connection. Also with the Three of Wands, there's this energy of like waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for things to kind of like work out for you. So why do you keep this connection open? I'm seeing that it's over, right? With the Five of Swords, there's a lot of guardedness. You guys could have kids together or like work together or something, but there's a reason outside of yourself that kind of keeps you energetically tied to this person, or like kind of forces you to stay in connection or communication with them. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel that like any lying, cheating, stealing, or whatever that went on, I feel that you have like closed that aspect out, right? So if they betrayed you in some kind of way, you broke up with them, right? Or vice versa, or whatever. With the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, it shows me that there's a lot of fear, doubts, and insecurities too in regards to moving forward. Like I feel that there's a comfortability in the known, right? And there's an uncomfortability in the unknown. So it's easier to stay and fight with somebody that you already, it's like predictable, like you've been through this, you know them, you know, and it's a little bit scarier to go into the unknown, into the unpredictable, into something that is less familiar. With the Two of Pentacles, I do see you making a decision here though. I do see you weighing your odds. You could be opening up to something new here. With the Wheel of Fortune, I do see good fortune turning in your favor. I see you being on the good side of karma here. Things will be working out for you. I want to clarify the Two of Pentacles. What decision will you be making, or have you made if you've already made it? Seven of Cups tells me that you could be looking at new romantic options. You could be like dating, you know, venturing out. Seven of Cups kind of shows that like each option offers something different, right? Offers a different kind of benefit to your life. Also, they can come with some cons as well, right? With the Prince of Pentacles, I do see you kind of like in an energy of starting fresh, right? Starting new, kind of like going back to the beginning and like kind of like, all right, now that we're here at point A, like let's navigate this. But you're coming back to it though with a newfound wisdom. With the Prince of Pentacles, this is you standing in your power. You're an earth sign, right? Prince of Pentacles is the Prince of Earth, so I feel that, you know, you're also being called to get in touch with your inner child, your inner, like, innocence. And think back to who you were before all of this, right? And like how you perceived connections when you were going into them before, because before you had a bad experience, you had nothing to compare it to, right? So you went in without expectations, you went in without like trust issues, without, you know, all this. And so I feel like you're being called to like go into something with the same kind of mindset, right? Because even though you experienced that in this connection that you were in, it's like you can't expect your future connections to be anything like that, right? Any like connection, any friendship or relationship that you have with anybody is going to be significantly different from any other friendship or relationship that you have with anybody else. And that's because they are different people, right? They offer something different, they have different likes and different behavioral patterns, different mindsets, you know. And so it's kind of like saying, don't go in there with like this mindset of accusing somebody of being just like your ex or whatever, when you've really not given anybody an opportunity to show that, right? Or to, you know, to show that they're different. It's kind of like saying, allow, you know, each new connection or option, you know, to show you who they are, right? Allow them to present what makes them different, and don't go in there just assuming that everything's always going to be the same and you're always going to experience the same kind of people and they're always going to, you know, have the same kind of mindsets, because they're not, you know. It's another kind of prejudice when you go into it like that, you know. It's just like being racist because, like, you know, you got attacked by a white guy one day and then you're like, you know what, now fuck white guys because one white guy did that, you know. And it's like, we can't do that. That's ignorant, right? Or it's like saying, oh, all women are cheaters because you got cheated on by one woman, and that's not the case, right? I know a lot of very loyal women, actually. So it's like, you know, it's kind of untraining that prejudice that you build, right? From, it's a survival instinct, right? It's the ego. It's like an underdeveloped ego, I should say, because it hasn't quite matured enough to get to the point where it realizes, hey, different person means different outcome. So it's, you know, you're really being called to like look at everybody and every new opportunity, every new, you know, new jobs, whatever, as this is completely different from the last thing, and I'm going to learn something through this, even if it's short-lived or whatever. And a big reason that I'm bringing this up is because the Two of Cups is coming up, and it looks like you will be coming into union soon if you have not already. I feel like you're still in the decision making, the Seven of Cups, kind of looking at your options at this time. I do see you coming into union though, and Two of Cups is specifically romantic, you know, so, yeah. What else do you need to know? We have the Moon in reverse, Pisces energy again. You have both Pisces cards in the reverse, which tells me you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you yourself could have strong Pisces placements. But with the Moon in reverse, that tells me that, like, something's hidden, right? Or there's something that either you or somebody doesn't want to reveal, right? That's like keeping something on the hush hush, or like keeping something under wraps. So what is that? Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, you could be moving in silence at this time. Like, if you're switching jobs or if you're getting into a new relationship or whatever, I feel this, like, energy that you're kind of doing things in silence. You're not, like, giving all your cards at once. You're not telling all your friends and family what you're planning on doing. You're just kind of like, I'm just gonna dip my toes in the water and see if I want to go out there, right? See how this fares before I start, you know, like telling everybody about what my next move is. With the Six of Cups, this could have a lot to do with an ex, a past connection, baby mama, baby daddy drama type shit. Like, it's kind of like there's something that, like, you're working on that you're trying to keep under wraps. Like, you don't, like, if you're getting divorced or something, it's like you could be building a case and not, like, really telling them, oh, this is all the shit that I have on this. And, you know, it's kind of like that. Yeah, your advice here, though, is to not take any action until you're certain, though, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, right? Or to not reveal all your cards, not reveal, like, what you're doing. Your advice is to move in silence. Your advice is to, like, limit who you talk to, because you don't really know who all's on your side about certain things, you know, or who knows who or what. With the Eight of Swords, I see that there's something that you don't see coming, right? There's a blindfold on, and it's almost like there's a guardedness around, because all the Eight of Swords are, like, around him, you know, and it's kind of like there's a guardedness about, like, not wanting to see something, right? It's like you don't see it, but you don't want to see it either. With the Four of Wands, this could be in regards to some sort of, like, contract or commitment. What is it? Clarify the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. With the Six of Swords, it could be in regards to you leaving. If you haven't left this past person yet, that could be the thing that you're moving in silence about. You could be, like, kind of like planning or navigating how to get out of it, how to get out of a contract or a commitment. With the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, I do see, like, whoever you're dealing with has, like, a lack mindset, right? They have a lack mindset, so they're always focused on, like, it always feels like they're losing something, or there's always something in their life that's, like, going terribly wrong, and it has a lot to do with their perspective and the way that they perceive things, because it's like a million things could go right, but they're gonna focus on, like, the one little thing that isn't, right? It's like they could have the best fucking day of their life, go and stub their toe, and then they're like, it's the worst day of my life because I stubbed my toe on the best day of my life, you know? And it's like it's like a victim mentality. Like, they're always a victim of circumstance. They're never really the pilot in control of their life, and that's the narrative that they live on, you know? With the Ten of Swords, I feel that this is, like, this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Sorry. Yeah, no, Ten of Swords, this is like the ending of a cycle here. Something is being completed. Something is being finalized, right? It's like putting that last nail in the coffin in regards to a situation. Alright, do you need to hear anything else before we pull some collie cards? So we've got the Hermit card in the upright, right? This is the Virgo card, and it's actually really good that it's showing up in your reading. This is telling me that you're standing in your power, or you will be. This, whatever you're going through, is actually leading you to like your highest abundance and happiness, your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment. Right, with the Sun card, Leo energy, you could be a cusper too. You could be on the cusp of Virgo and Leo because they're right next to each other. But also, I'm just hella seeing this energy that, like, and with the Hermit card, it kind of requires like a moment or some time of solitude to really like have some introspection, some retrospection. You know, really look at the entirety of your life and where you're at in order to get to where you want to be. I see illumination on your path, and with the sun coming out and the moon in reverse, the opposite of the moon is the sun. So brighter days are ahead, you know. The dog days are over. So we're going to pull some collie cards. See what the goddess has to say about your situation, any messages she wants to leave you with. Kaliantra. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit entirely. Oh my gosh. Continue to commit yourself to what matters most in your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. Sorry, my dyslexia is off the chain, and yes, deal with it. Okay, that's me, a boy. Dakshina Kali. She appears fierce, and yet she is benign. Her oracle brings a message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense a situation may appear to be at this time, it shall eventually be little more than a passing memory, and not have any negative bearing upon your future. Matangi. She is a tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling the hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She clears the way for a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. And that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.